Top of the morning to you, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Todd and Andrew here with the September edition of Jungle Stan's Tasting Bar. We've had 2 months of these things so far. Certainly.
I like it.
It's fun.
What I like most about it is a way for me to taste foods from different countries.
Yeah, I mean, it's not stuff you would normally be exposed to.
Yeah, and I like that. I like to try things from other places.
Alright, so this month we've got, what do we have here? We have 2 from 3 different countries. Jamaica, Philippines, and India. Alright. Got this nice little card, has a picture of an airplane on it. Various sites from the 3 countries. Welcome to the Jungle Stand. We'll finish our summer tastings around the world with a flourish of activity. 3 countries, 1 tasting bar, wink emoticon. From the island of Jamaica, I'm gonna butcher these because I have no idea how you speak Jamaican. Yawaguan. Hello. From the island country of the Philippines, Maligayang Pagdating. Welcome. And from India, oh, I know this one from Lost. Namaste. Greetings. Before you are 6 tastes from 3 flavorful countries, 2 tastes from each nation. It says tip, taste each country together. So what they do is they color code each taste, going up and down. Each row is a country. First up is Jamaica. Jamaican jerk spice nuts. Ooh. So basically spicy peanuts. I like spicy peanuts.
There's the...
It says Jamaican jerk spice flavored nuts. The jerk flavor is slight. If you have a sensitive palate, you'll be able to taste the spice. Smelling is a big part of tasting. Your nose is much more sensitive than your tongue. Try smelling the spices in the bag before tasting. Okay, and then the second item is some kind of caramel corn. It says sweet Jamaican jerk pops. A caramelized popcorn spiced with Jamaican jerk seasoning. The spice is native to Jamaica. It's a seasoning made mostly from 2 items, allspice and Scotch bonnet peppers. Jeez. So that's why it's hot, because those are dang hot peppers. Sweet, then a bit o' heat. Wink emoticon. Alright, so we'll smell in the nuts.
I smell seasoning, but I don't smell spice.
I smell nuts and garlic and, just kind of tasting the nuts. Those are good. I like those.
Definitely can taste the cloves in it.
It's not as hot as I actually thought it would have been.
No.
Being that they
Jamaican
call it, jerk. Yeah, very garlicky kind of thing. It's very...
Oh no, I taste a lot of cloves.
The caramel corn. Alright, they're stuck together. Like all proper caramel corn should be. And it sticks to your teeth like all proper caramel corn does too. That's an interesting one. I almost think that's spicier than the nuts. At the very end of it.
Yeah.
It is sweet like a caramel corn, but you
definitely
get
leftover.
Yeah, you definitely get the leftover heat from the jerk seasoning in that one much more than you do the nuts. The nuts are just kind of a good, robust flavor.
This is an interesting flavor too. I've never had something that's caramel with a spice, I guess I should say.
Neither have I.
Pretty good.
I should have saved that one for Halloween. Next we've got Philippines. So we've got fish crackers.
They look like pork rinds to me.
Yeah. A very unique taste. It appears very light and airy, but these crackers, quote-unquote, have a big crunch. Also, the fishy taste doesn't overwhelm your palate. The flavor seems to evaporate and fill your mouth with an airy, fishy flavor. I'm guessing that's not a good smell. That's not a good taste for you.
You'll probably like them.
You grew up in Florida, so
I just like a more subtle fish.
Fish in the Northwest are more pungent than the fish in general in tropical areas.
Okay. It smells like fish food to me.
It smells like a cod.
Yeah, I should say that. It smells like fish. I shouldn't say fish food.
It's like you're walking around the waterfront somewhere. So that, and then a chinchorrone, which literally is a pork rind. Interesting. It's a vegetarian chinchorrone with salt and vinegar flavor. So how do you make a vegetarian pork rind? In any case, it says
it smells like salt and vinegar.
A chinchorrone is a dish made of fried pork rinds. Yes, we know that. But these happen to be a vegetarian version, meaning no actual pork rinds were harmed in the making of this snack. You'll definitely smell the vinegar. The flavor is pretty intense, and it hits you right away. The texture is light and airy. They really make a big deal about the light and airy textures in these things. It's salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar is one of those flavors that kind of is growing on me lately.
I like salt and vinegar.
Because she loves this stuff. I was never really a fan of it. Fish crackers, the cod fillet thingamajiggers. There's a very, very subtle fish taste to them. There's not really all much of a fish
For the
taste.
smell that you get, you don't get the taste of fish. I like them.
They're good, yeah. I mean, they come across to me almost like the texture of corn puffs, the breakfast cereal, which I used to eat a lot when I was a kid. Very crunchy in the beginning, and then almost immediately after that first bite, when your saliva hits it, it just melts.
Kind of melts, yeah.
All right, salt and vinegar, vegetarian
pork rinds.
Pork rinds. I like these. They're not nearly as crispy as you would think of a typical pork rind is. If you didn't know they were chinchurroni, you would think there's the salt and vinegar cracker.
Yeah, but they're not like our American salt and vinegar chips.
Well, I agree. Yeah, that's true.
They're a little bit sweet. Mm-hmm. I like those. I really like those. That's probably my favorite thing so far.
Yeah. The vinegar flavor you get out of these isn't the sharp tang that you get with salt and vinegar flavor like Lay's.
Right.
It's a little bit more
sweet, kind of like maybe has some sugar in it.
Yeah, I think they almost cut it with some sugars. All right, last up, India. There you go, my dear. Something called Kata Mitha, like Chex Mix, just kind of rice.
And it's got some nuts and some chickpeas, and I definitely can tell by the color that this must be turmeric.
Yeah. A sweet and spicy blend of noodles, puffed rice, green peas, and peanuts. This is a signature Indian flavor. The experience, you'll get some spiciness with this Indian taste. The peanuts add weight in your mouth. Overall, a spicy mix with some sweet flavor notes. The last one is, it looks almost the same.
And I would say
this one's got cornflakes in it.
Fennel, maybe? No.
Yeah, I think that's fennel.
That's fennel. Yeah, there's the difference between the two.
Oh, it actually says cornflakes mixture.
Yeah.
A sweet and spicy blend of cornflakes, potato sticks, nuts, and raisins. Are raisins in there? Where are the raisins? I don't see any raisins. I'll take your word
I see
for
nuts.
it.
Maybe they're calling that a raisin? Is that a raisin?
Maybe it's all, I guess it's all dried stuff, so maybe it's supposed to be dried raisins. Dried golden raisins, maybe instead of the purple ones. The following combination of spices and flavorings are a staple of the Indian taste. Chili pepper, mirk, I don't know, black mustard seed, sarso, cardamom, cumin, turmeric, ginger, and garlic. I like all those. That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
The first up is
Kata Mitha. It smells like curry. I like a curry flavored dish, which is probably what they're going for. I like curry in general. You should just dump it in all your mouth.
That's gonna stick. That's interesting.
That's different. It's really sweet on the first bite.
Very sweet.
I don't really get any spiciness.
You get a little in the end. Turmeric, though, it's not that kind of spice like burn your mouth. It's like a feeling of heat.
Yeah,
that's what I can get from turmeric.
It's sweet more than anything else. On that second try, that second bite, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, you get a little bit of...
Not the spice of a spicy food. You get the heat from turmeric. It's just a sensation in your mouth.
Yeah, it coats your whole mouth with just a little bit of heat to it. It's not a...
burn.
It's not a burn it's not a burn like it is with like a pepper.
Yeah.
I would eat that. That'd be a good snack. Cornflakes mixture. Where is... Or a rooster, I guess they use a rooster, don't they? Yeah. Gotta smell it first. It smells almost the same.
Yeah, I'd say it smells very much the same.
They're golden raisins.
Oh, now I see the raisins.
Yeah. Ready?
Well, I mean, I can't really dump it in my mouth. It'll stick to my lipstick.
Oh, well, that's kind of more difficult for you.
So
I don't have that problem.
Kind of tastes like eggs.
That was not as sweet.
I like the aftertaste from this one better.
It doesn't jump from sweet to spicy as much. It has more heat to it at the end, though. It starts less sweet and goes spicier than the other one. This one has a little bit more of that peppery kind of tang to it, versus the other one, which is just kind of a smoldering in the back of your throat. They're both good. You basically have to like turmeric and curry type stuff to enjoy those.
And cumin and cardamom and stuff like that.
If you do that, then you'll like these.
Out of the India flavors, I like the cornflake mixture better than the katamita.
Something like that.
Katamita?
Apologies to the Indians watching this.
Sorry. Out of the Philippines, I like them both. I really like the salt and vinegar.
Yeah, those are better than the fish
vegetarian
cracker things. When I first read the two, I thought I would like the fish crackers better.
Out of Jamaica,
I like the nuts.
I like nuts. Caramel corn is good, It's just different for me because when I
Yeah.
think of caramel corn, I think of just sweet. All in all, I mean, it wasn't something I was like, oh my god, I'll never eat that again.
Yeah, these are all good.
Very good.
If you're visiting one of these countries, I definitely would pick some of these up without too much trepidation.
Yeah.
This stuff is probably more Americanized than what you would actually find in said country. If Andrew Zimmern's Bizarre Foods and Layover with Anthony Bourdain are any indication. Alrighty, that's September's Jungle Stand Tasting Bar review. Catch you next time.
Bye, guys.